How is everybody doing today? And today I'm playing Portal Knights, and this is the first video I will be doing about the new DLC that just recently came out. Druids, Furfolk and Relic Defense. This first video I'll be talking about the new, I sort of guess you can call it game mode, the sort of tower defense game that came with the latest update. And I will be talking about how I feel about it. Is it good, or do I think it's good? Is it worth the $9 or $10? I'm not sure what the price is in dollars. And I can start off by saying that yeah, I like it. In a second video, I will be talking about the new class that I'm playing as well as showing off the new village, the new area you can visit or be in. Well, let's move on to the game mode then. First of all, as you can see, it's, waves of enemies spawning and attacking. And yeah, it's a good. I like the game mode. It's a little bit on the easier side. Uh, until you when you complete when you have the gear that's your level for the specific map that you're playing. There are 3 different ones, each for different levels. You will be going through them like they're nothing. They're very easy at start, which is kind of boring. But there are also 2 or 3 hard modes, each one for each kind of difficulty, or one for each map. So that I haven't tried that yet. I will probably make a video of that and see how well that turns out. But I'm actually waiting to try on hard mode when I reach level 30, the max level, and I have a bit better gear. Right now I'm only at level 25. And yeah, as I said, I like the game mode. It's it's not as one-dimensional or one-sided as the Rift update, I think. In the Rift, you did a Rift and you went through, and they said, oh, it's random, but that randomness was very limited, in my opinion. This one is, the maps are all the same, but at least the enemies come from different directions, so every playthrough or every time you do one, it's not gonna be exactly the same. Although I am kind of, when you reach a certain point after playing, I kind of worried that you will get tired of it. But the hard mode might add some new things. I'm not sure the last update with the Rift, I don't think that one had any hard mode. I could be wrong about that, though I have to look that up. In that case, I'm gonna try that. But yeah, I like the game mode so far. It's fun, and it has some. It's a. I always like tower defense, but I have never been really good at it, or not that good at least. I know the basics, I know how to set up traps and so on, but in the long run, not so much. We'll see how I do, or how I fare in the hard mode later on. But yeah, you defeat enemies, you pick up scraps which can be used to craft traps. And these traps can be placed only on these blue areas. I don't know why they had that, but yeah, only the blue areas. And some areas are a bit more, they have like some traps can only be placed on the ground, some traps can only be placed on a wall. And yeah, some areas don't have the same amount of floor or walls, so you need to use different traps if you want to use them. I could basically just go through this without the traps if I wanted to, but it becomes easier with traps, so I'm gonna use them. Now I need to locate the other. There it is. That was easy at least. And then I move. Oh yeah, it's above me. Oh, damn it. Oh, I might as well look. There are treasure chests in every excuse me. There are treasure chests in on every map, 5 of them, and if you find all 5, you get a bonus, some bonus currency. This game mode also introduced some new currency into the game, and yeah, that's nice. You can, as you can see, I'm riding on a mount, and with the new currency you can buy new mounts if you want, or you can also buy the weapon I'm using can also be bought there. And I use this weapon because of the damage is higher than I could craft, so I thought that was nice, I guess. And here I placed these traps, and as this is a pre-done, I can't destroy anything. I can't reshape the environment, which makes sense. I mean, it would be kind of weird if I could. What happened there? I have no idea. Something exploded. I'm guessing the little explodey thingy enemy. Can't remember the name. Oh, and I'm supposed to defend that crystal thing or relic you see there. And on this map there are 2 of them, which doesn't really change that much, except for except for the developers who could like make the whole map a bit bigger by adding 2 relics. Although is in this easy mode, I guess you could call it, if the other one is a hard mode or normal mode, there the enemy only comes out from 1 portal. So that's also a thing that I thought would change with higher difficulty, but no. The only difference is that when the boss spawns, the enemy will spawn in one place and the boss spawns at one place, and the boss always spawns in the same place, which on this map is up there. And one thing that makes this a bit too easy is my life steal. As you can see, I get my health back like instantly, almost. Oh, there's one. The enemy variety is also not the best. There are no new enemies that's introduced in this update, which is kind of sad. The enemy I just killed is one new enemy from the last DLC, which is, well, something, but also this imp is also new from the latest, or from the last update before this one, the last DLC I mean. But no new enemies, as I said, in this DLC, which is kind of boring. I would have liked some new enemies, actually. And also, there are some new weapons and such things, which is all something. I like that. There are several different mounts you can buy. There are stags, horses. Apparently there are pigs somewhere. I haven't found that vendor yet. And what was it? Oh yeah, dragons, of course. Or of course, maybe might be the wrong word, but yeah. This ball you see here is sort of a collectible or whatever you want to call it that you can pick up. Different of these orbs do different things, like this one creates a clone of yourself to distract enemies. I haven't really found a use for it, but can be used if you want. These red ones, I recommend using them on the boss because they do a lot of damage to the boss, but to ordinary enemies, not so much. They are quite useless against ordinary enemies. What you can use against also is sort of invulnerability. I can craft if I want here, but I have no real use for it, so well, I can use it for the boss. That's kind of a good thing, but I'm not at the boss right now, so I'll be okay. I have health potions and lifesteal. Something else. Oh yeah, I would have liked a bigger variety of traps as well, because the traps I have is all that you can buy. You start out with 2 or 3 traps that you can use, but then you can buy recipes to get some more. And I would have liked some more traps, some different ones, like I don't know, spikes, uh, things that come from the walls and slam together like that, or something that shoots ice. Darkness traps would be nice, even though there are no real enemies that it would be beneficial to. I mean, light damage is only light damage is strong against dark, but weak against light, and there are no light-centered enemies. So a darkness trap wouldn't make much of a difference, sadly. Mm, my life goes down, and then it goes up, and then it goes down, and then it goes up. Oh, and yeah, don't walk into those. Yeah, it hurts. Up and down, up and down. Die. Die, you bastard. And I think those big things that you see that I kill, those big tentacle things, those are raiders. And I think those are the only ones who can actually damage the relic. All other enemies just push. I could be wrong about that, but they said something. I read something about that, but I don't know. Either way, they only push. Like this one attacks, but all other raiders in the other maps they don't even attack. They just push on. And some of them have helpers that you should kill first. Like this one on this map, there are one who gives a shield, and others they have a healer. But as my alarm pointed out, this is gonna do it for this video. In the next video, I will be talking about the new class that I'm playing right now, the Druid. So I hope to see you in that video too. Goodbye.